Our next honoree from the class of 1974 epitomizes that international impact. From Castle Point to Caracas, Buenos Aires, and beyond, Stephen Bandel has influenced lifestyles for hundreds of millions across the Hispanic world. Stephen is a retired co-chairman and CEO of the Cisneros Group, one of the most prevalent and successful conglomerates in South America, with holdings in media, entertainment, telecommunications, tourism, real estate, consumer products, and more. Stephen's bold leadership and boundless creativity guided Cisneros at a time when the middle class in Latin America reached a historic high, as tens of millions of enriched consumers sought new goods and services. Among his many groundbreaking decisions, Stephen anticipated the telecom boom, introducing DirecTV Latin America and AOL Latin America in 23 countries. He acquired global name brands like Spalding and Evenflo. His sale of the Cisneros stake in Pepsi to Coca-Cola became a case study that was taught at the Harvard Business School. He helped develop Univision, a television network that has transcended niche appeal to become one of the most watched sources of news and entertainment in the United States. Before tonight's show, I had the privilege of meeting Mr. Gustavo Cisneros, patriarch of the family that owns the Cisneros Group. He's described Stephen as a classic, soft-spoken but sharp thinker, someone whose measured words travel far. In Stephen's case, far spans the Western Hemisphere. And before we continue, we would like Mr. Cisneros to join us on stage. Like many other bright minds from abroad, Stephen found opportunity at Castle Point. He grew up in Venezuela, the son of refugees who survived the Holocaust. His parents kept a dream that their children would study in the United States. Also, like many in the audience tonight, Stephen was able to attend Stevens on a scholarship specifically from Exxon, which at the time was prominent in oil-rich Venezuela. The scholarship was conditional on him attending Stevens, a school he halfway believed was a joke on his own name. But as he says many years later, Stephen came to love Stevens. In celebration of his taking everything he learned at Castle Point and using it to make the world a more connected and enlivened place, let us honor Stephen Bandel with a 2017 International Achievement Award.
Sorry, I had to bring my fan club here. If you allow me, I'm going to take some of the seconds that other people left. First, I want to thank Mr. Nariman Farbardin for all the great things he has done already for Stevens and is going to do since becoming the president. I also want to thank Mr. Virginia Rutherhoff for leading Stevens into the future along with President Farbardin and the rest of the board, and for giving me the call with the good news of this award. Thank you for the committee for selecting me. I am deeply honored and very humbled, especially after learning more about the previous and tonight's fellow recipients of this Stevens Award. I can't find words to describe how I feel this moment, but amazing, wow, awesome comes somewhat close. Don da Silva equally deserves thanks for holding my hand throughout the process that culminated in this wonderful gala. Thank you. I also want to thank Stevens as I credit my success to the education I received during my time here. Stevens is where I learned to be creative, thinking out of the box, and problem-solving skills that I find myself executing in every decision I made and continue to make in my professional life and personal life. I want to thank Gustavo Cisneros, who was able to join me here at the stage, and his family, not only for believing in me, but for trusting and supporting me throughout my wonderful career. Gustavo was always my best mentor. From him, I learned to love challenges, never to be happy with the best because you can always do better, and to strive for triumph and excellence, to learn from your failures, but more importantly, to learn from your successes. To my Slack friends, the Stevens Latin American Club, thank you for coming from many different and faraway parts of the world to celebrate with me this award. I have friends who came from Honduras, Peru, Spain, Washington now. It is a special honor for me. You were always there for me when I was at Stevens, and now you are here once more to celebrate together. I will see you in Madrid in June for this year's reunion. I also want to thank my sons and daughters, Ilan, Eileen, Kevin, and Evita, my brother Roberto, who also is a Stevens alumni, class of '76, his wife Frida, my niece Michelle, and the rest of my family who could not be here today for the support and understanding you always gave me. I want to take this opportunity to share a brief story. I'm the son of, like it was mentioned before, of the 2 Holocaust survivors that happened to meet in Venezuela after the war. I was the first one in both sides of the family who was able to attend and graduate from college. After me, all of my siblings and cousins graduated from college. I was their hope and their dream for all of us. I wish to share this award with my parents. They encouraged me to go beyond and to be the best I could be. They would have been very proud. And last but not least, I never had the opportunity to give such a unique thanks in front of 400 people in black ties, some who I know and most I don't, to my very special, lovely wife, Minnie. We both know I wouldn't have been able to do any of it without you as my partner in this wonderful journey. You have always been there for me. Finally, to the students present here, I just want to tell you what Diego Cisneros, founder of the group in 1928, and unfortunately wasn't able to meet, and Gustavo Cisneros, who took over from him early on, would always say and tell me, the ingredients for success are 3 C's. Cerebro, corazón, and coraje. Although in reality they would say cerebro, corazón, and cojones. Which translates into brains, heart, and courage. Thank you all, and go Ducks.
Hey, this was great. Thank you so very much. Mr. Cisneros, you want to give this to him? Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you again. Appreciate it.
We have a birthday to celebrate.
I never had a birthday party like this.